you just tell me what an average day as a resource officer is like?
We do a lot of patrol. We walk around the halls, we walk around campus, we walk around the neighborhoods next to it just to make sure everything's okay and kids aren't skipping and there's no drug activity going on around. We interview a lot of kids. Um, they bring their troubles or issues to us. Sometimes there's fights that we take care of. A lot of social media stuff that we deal with. Um, it's getting to be almost an epidemic because it's there's just such a wide field of social media stuff out there that they can be involved with, and they're going to say a lot of things on social media that they're not going to say to somebody in person. So we deal with those complaints. Um, we actually, because we're working inside the school, we talk to students a lot about their attendance, a lot about their home issues to help solve any issues or help them find a resource for some of the issues they have maybe outside of school. And we try and spend time interacting with them in a positive manner as well. I mean, we go to after school events and try to support them and talk to them in the halls about what they have accomplished, and we try and do positive things as well as our enforcement.
The difference for us is we probably take longer to deal with the issue than a patrol officer. Patrol officers are really time constrained because of the requirements on them and the things that they have to do. And so we'll take time and we'll pull the kids in and talk to them. We might pull both kids in together and talk to them. Whereas in patrol, um, I'll talk to both parties. I probably won't talk to them together because I don't have the time to work out when it's going to come together. Um, I'll issue the warnings as a patrol officer to leave each other alone. If they violate that, I'll issue a citation. As a school resource officer, um, because we're in the school all day, I can find time to bring the kids together, talk to them about the issues that they're having. Um, and then, if there's a little slip up, well, maybe I don't issue a citation right away. Maybe we try one more thing. Um, so we're able to give chances a little bit more than a patrol officer because we know the kids. Um, we tend to know maybe their background a little bit more than if I was on patrol and just dealing with an issue. And um, we take or have the time to look for other solutions than maybe a patrol officer would because they're just so busy with multiple calls. They do a really good job in patrol of handling what we're given, but we don't necessarily have the time to spend going that extra mile that we're able to in patrol or in as a school resource officer.
What do you think is the biggest problem in high school?
The biggest problem, at least if you were to quantify that, would be probably social media. At least that's been something that's been a problem the last few years, and just how students have handled problems on social media, and it can turn into bigger problems.
What's the biggest problem that you're seeing in middle schools?
Mostly uh, kids learn how to interact with each other. Just having constant conflicts. The social media, cell phones are the bane of my existence. Constantly dealing with theft of cell phone, uh, people saying things via text message, Facebook, Instagram, um, different programs. There's an app called Kick that I've had to deal with a couple problems there. I have had to deal with some inappropriate photos via those apps, stuff like that.
The hardest part, sometimes the parents. It's easy to interact with the students, but then you have to re-explain everything in a very articulate way to get the parents to understand that you're trying to help their child and not punish them. Parents are very protective for obvious reasons. I'm protective of my own children. I don't expect anything different, but sometimes just trying to get them to understand the situation. If there was anything difficult, that can be it.
So, can you tell me the best part about your job?
The students. I have students that come back every year that tell me about what they've done after they've graduated. Um, the positive interaction you have with the students in the hallway. You can joke with some, you can laugh with some, you go to their events, like I had said, and see how they're excelling in whatever field it is. It's just a positive interaction you have with the 98% of students you don't normally deal with during the day.